First exercise, we're doing leg extensions with bands. I like to use a 41-inch band and a mini band, and to set it up, all you gotta do is loop that mini band around your foot, take your 41-inch band, loop it over the mini band, and then hook your other foot into the other side. And then we're gonna scoot away, get some tension on this band that's pulling our legs and knees into that full flexion. And then we're just pushing out. Big squeeze at the top. Let it down nice and slow. Big squeeze. We're gonna do 4 sets here of 8 to 12 reps. I really like to pre-exhaust the quads, and this leg extension is perfect for it. Keep the reps slow and controlled. Big squeeze at the top. Let it down slow. Exercise number 2, we're gonna keep on our quads with some banded sissy squats, or my version of a sissy squat. So grab yourself an anchor point that's about knee height on something very sturdy that's not gonna tip over when you put all your body weight into it. You can use a wall anchor. I like using this weight tree just because it's at the right height. And then we're gonna put a 41-inch band on, and we're looping one foot through each side of the band. And then we're gonna scoot that band up basically just below our knees so that it's pulling our knees into that flex position. And then I like to preload this band to really pull my knees into that flex position. So for me to stand up straight, just gonna adjust my band a little bit. For me to stand up straight, I have to basically flex those quads and put a lot of tension on that band. So that is the bonus part of this exercise. And then to do the sissy squats, we're gonna be pretending like we're sitting down into a chair. So keeping that spine nice and vertical, all the way down, as much knee flexion as you can get, and then squeeze it back up. And then once you're standing up, flex those quads as hard as you can, nice and slow and controlled. This one, the slower you go, the slower the tempo, the more time under tension, it just eats these quads up. So we're gonna be doing 3 sets of about 6 to 10 reps. Make sure you're grabbing a band that's heavy enough to support your body weight and something that really challenges those quads at the top. By the time you're done with this, that last set, you should barely be able to squeak out like 6 reps without tipping over. That is how you know you're doing this right. Exercise number 3, we're gonna hit our hamstrings with some seated ham curls. So to set this up, grab yourself a 41-inch band on the floor. I like to use ankle straps for this one because it's just really easy to lock the bands in, super comfortable, and I can scoot myself away from the wall, get a bunch of tension on this band so it pulls my legs straight out into that full extension. I might even need a little bit more. And then you hold yourself onto the bench, nice and balanced, full extension, curling it back, keeping those knees in a fixed position. I don't want you moving your knees up and down when you're doing this, keeping those knees fixed, and then we're gonna just curl it in, big squeeze, let it down nice and slow all the way out. Make sure you got plenty of resistance on there, but not too much resistance so that you can still get the full range of motion. Make sure you're getting all the way flexed so that you're getting those hamstrings fired up and fully contracted. We're gonna do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps here. And I want you nice and slow and controlled, and try to bump up the resistance on every single set so that your reps will go down. So the first set will probably be like 10, 12 reps, next set 8 to 10, and then your third set will be around 8. And then we're gonna go for bonus points. We're gonna do 1 set of 30 reps. So after you do your 3 8 to 10 rep sets, we're gonna do 1 more set of 30 reps and really focus on keeping it slow and controlled and just grinding through all 30 reps. Next up, exercise 4, we're gonna do some hip hinging with RDLs. I like to use a Clench Footplate for this and a single 41-inch band, and then I also throw in a pair of band handles to make it super comfortable for grip. And then the way I like to set the resistance up is so that it's just over my toes. I use the outside channel of the plate, and then when you go to pick this up, you're basically gonna have that resistance pulling straight down so that you're getting a good force vector. And then when you pick this thing off the ground, keeping our knees straight, thrusting the hips forward, big glute squeeze at the top, and then we're gonna break at the hips, sticking our butt out behind us, and then letting it pull, sliding down the front side of our legs. Big hamstring stretch, keeping tension on that bottom. Change directions, pulling it up. Big squeeze, keeping that back nice and flat. Let it down nice and slow, big stretch. exhale on the way up. We're doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps here, keeping that tempo nice and slow, and try to increase that resistance on each set so you can really build some strong glutes and hamstrings. And that's how we do the RDLs. Last exercise, number 5, we're doing some split squats, which is basically like a lunge, a standing lunge. So we're gonna get into our split-legged stance here, use the same setup as we did before, and then we're just gonna bring our band into, we're only looping one side around the bottom of the plate. Get down into your lunge position, strap that band up onto the front side of your shoulders, and then we're gonna be doing 2 sets of 15 per side. So we're gonna do 15 reps here with our right leg, keeping that leg out behind us. When you're standing up, it should be basically straight, and then that front leg, keep it underneath so you have good balance and you get good knee flexion. Big squeeze at the top. Should be feeling it in your quads, in your glutes, in your hamstrings. And we're gonna hit 15 reps, and then you switch sides, bang out another 15. Nice and slow and controlled, keeping that form good, keeping the tension on the quads and the hams. Ooh. And that's how we finish the workout. That's it for our no squat leg workout. At this point, if you made it this far, I hope you're a firm believer that this no squat leg workout can get you a hell of a leg pump. I know I did just from doing the exercises for the video. If you like this workout, be sure to smash that like button. Also, if you want to see more workouts like this, click on the on-screen video links. We got tons of workouts, exercises just like this on our channel. And furthermore, if you need any of the bands or accessories shown today, head over to clenchfitness.com. We will hook you up, and thank you for watching.